Hi, and welcome to the Boozy Bookers, where happy hour meets book club. This week's adventure takes us through Direbound by Sable Sorensen. Follows our FMC Maren Cooper as she tries to survive the bonding trials. Think Fourth Wing without the dragons and instead direwolves meets Akatar, because we do have a Tamlin, and a Rhysand, just not enough of Rhysand. So for this week, our drink, as you always know we have a special drink, is Direade. Because when life gives you lemons, add Fireball. So this is our mix of blueberry lemonade with a little bit of Fireball. Cheers.
Cheers. Delicious. My God. I need another.
For this week's recipe, check out the comments below. We have our single version, our picture version, and a non-alcoholic iced tea version. Think Arnold Palmer with a little bit of a cinnamon taste to it.
There's a lot of cinnamon in this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest cinnamon. There's a lot of cinnamon.
Spicy.
It is. It's spicy. It's spicy, refreshing.
Yes,
I like it.
it's good.
Spicy lemonade. If
The
the
table just fell.
she's not gonna make it.
Oh my God. Before we get into the book, if you haven't read Direbound, spoilers are ahead. So go ahead and bookmark us and come back after you join the adventure in Nocturna. For everybody else, buckle up. Here we go.
Let's go. I got a lot to say about this book.
Oh, she's excited.
Okay. I got so many thoughts about this book you don't even understand. I'm going to start out and say, hot take, was not my favorite book.
Shocking.
Shocker.
Also, I cannot stand Lee, Killian, whoever you want to call him, from the very first page he walked on. I went,
Shady asshole.
Oh my
as soon
God.
as he showed up.
I was like, what is he doing here? I hate him. And then he kept showing up during the book. And I was like, why are you still showing up? I'm going to be honest. Why are you still here, man? Get out of here. I don't want to see you.
What are you doing?
I'm going to be honest. Every sex scene was with him, and I skipped that bitch because I did not like. I skipped every sex scene because I was like, I don't like him. He's pissed me. Like, there's something about him that just totally threw me off, and I could not stand him. He did everything right, per se. He was there for her, but also can't stand.
Okay,
Whoa, hold on. He wasn't. By the book in the page, he did everything he should have done as a supportive guy.
Yeah.
He did. Just he was. Ugh.
He did.
And he doesn't necessarily go like, oh, he's bad until like the last like 3 chapters. But God damn it, I couldn't stand him.
Okay. No.
He does some interesting things. I would like to say I like the book. I'm just here for a good time. Like I enjoyed that. I was like, this is cool. This is like Fourth Wing with wolves. Cool. Let's see. I liked Stark. I liked what things were going. I wouldn't say it was super awesome and I loved it and I wanted to keep reading, read it again. If I finish a book and I'm like, I need to reread that right away, then I'm like, that's an awesome book. I didn't feel that way with this, but I enjoyed my time in this. And I would agree with you with Lee, Killian. I knew from the minute they're like describing him as blonde, I'm like, I'm not supposed to like this kid.
I dislike it.
And Will, he really
He's
is.
like a jerkier Tamlin.
Oh my God, yes.
Shadier.
Also,
Feel like a lot of the blame falls on the female lead about him.
Oh.
Because she was just so, like, I understand she's going through some shit, but she's also the female lead and she's supposed to be hard. She's supposed to be badass. She's the alley cat. And then you come in and you're just like a selfish, stubborn bitch. Like, you're like, there were so many signs that she probably could have been like, hey, I really need to focus on my sister. Hey, I really need to focus on being the alpha. I want to survive. I want to get out of this. So I want to get out of this.
Yes.
I need to find my sister. I'm supposed to be here for 4 months. If I do good, I can get out sooner. That's what she should have done, and she should have got to and win. Instead, she's over here fucking Lee and going through the hidden tunnels. And he's like, oh, I'm the only person for you. And I'm like, come on, man. But there was multiple times where she was like, oh, I saw a glimpse of eye. Like, that's not a good facial. But instead, she was like, I love him. Instead of being like, this is suspicious.
Can I say something about this?
Of course you can.
I know you have
I got a lot to say.
I think I thought about this and I did not like the way their relationship
But I think that honestly, she was so severely emotionally abused by him, like in some type of crazy way. Cause I thought about, I'm like, why can't she just say, I'm the alpha? Like, what are you doing? And just see that. But I don't think he was like put himself into that position to be that sole person, like
Your family.
yes, I'm this and I'm doing, kind of did that. So I can see where like almost she was brainwashed by it, like in the end, it was like, yes, yeah, she was,
Yes.
yeah, that it just, every time he turned around, he like placed himself in a position to be that like savior.
He did.
So in her mind, it's like, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm going to go see Lee. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
But sorry.
No, go ahead.
Cut you off.
Go ahead. You have lots to say.
I've got a lot to say about this one. No, but even at the point, like, hey, I forgot what I was gonna say. Continue, guys.
How do you, what are your thoughts on it? Because we were to leave Ashley.
I hated it that much. Love that you hate him that much.
Thoughts on the book?
I did struggle with the book. It took me a while to read the book. I had mixed feelings about the book. Hold on. It took Jamie a while to read the book, which meant it took her a week. It did. It took me a week to read the book, so it was very difficult. God, heaven forbid, it took you a week to read a fucking book. It took me a while. It was hard to get into. Okay. But as soon as, like Corey said, as soon as Lee came onto the page, I was like, he's shady. He's the bad guy. I don't like him. He's the issue. He's the as soon as he came on the page, I was like, he's taking the kids. Something's going on with that. He's the reason the kids are going. He's dealing with this. Like, as soon as he was on the page, I was like, I know this.
I didn't think as soon as he came on the page, I actually enjoyed him in that first like alley cat fight thing.
No.
I'm like, oh, he's cool. It was like afterwards when they're like at home and he was like being a cool boyfriend, and then they're in the alley.
Well,
and he's like, I gotta go. And I was like,
yeah.
But he
It was just
he distracted her just enough for like her
sister to be taken.
And I was like,
it was like,
I didn't like
it was shady enough.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. He was the distraction.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, I gotta go. It was just long enough to like
just long enough. Since we are on the whole killing, well, I'm gonna let you describe how you felt about the book. And
Sorry, I
took over. I would like to.
So my overall thoughts on this book was I wanted to like it more than I did. I think I liked some of the sidekicks and side stories.
Yeah,
I can't get behind Marin.
she's
another. I
drove me crazy.
SMCs, I struggle with them. There's very few that I actually like and like dig their backstory, what they're going. There were just so many times where I listened to this one on audiobook. If I had a physical book, I probably would have mangled it. Because there's times when I'm going, no, what are you doing? Like, it's so overt that there should have been more red, like she would have seen more red.
Yes.
She was just stupid.
And I think for me, like, she was missing the golden opportunities of being that courageous, female lead. And
all she had to do was connect with her dire wolf.
Yes.
And my God, all she had to do was just open herself up and connect. All she did was block. I want to sleep with Lee. I don't want this connection. I don't want this connection. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be. All she had to do was open that metal fucking wall and like. And that's see everything.
So I did realize early on that it was Stark with the room. Because
I did not.
I thought, but there was no proof. I hoped.
I did not. That was shocking to me.
She said that, it was from higher up. It wouldn't have been the prince. The prince has never been involved in the trial.
That's true.
So for me, I realized that had to be somebody in that chain of command. And because she was a beta, Edith was a beta, and Stark was an alpha, I figured it came from there.
Yeah.
So I kind of got that, but I didn't realize it was that connection yet. But I also did, like, early on in my notes, I put when she first saw her mom again and her mom was feeling better ever since she bonded, I did make a note that there was a connection to that.
Yeah.
I feel like some of it, like, you kind of got where the book was going.
Yeah.
I do think the very end of the book with the sister, I did not see that.
I didn't see it coming at all.
Unnecessary.
No, I thought the king was going to do it. That's what I thought was happening.
Yeah. But I do feel like, as much as I didn't necessarily like this book, I feel like book 2 will be really good.
Yes.
But that's,
I feel like this is one where I'm going to like the sequel one.
Yeah, me too. Because I think that it set it up for, I'm really going to like Lee as a full villain. I know I keep calling him that, but Killian, the prince, as a villain. Because this one, he was like,
He's
well, okay,
The whole
no.
time.
He was a
This is
Han.
the book where she's always with the
Yeah.
villain and it's not the right villain.
Yeah.
He was like a Han style
Yeah.
villain, where it was like, you didn't know today, and you're like, oh, he is terrible. I think in this one, he's going to be full villain. Like, she knows we're going to read this from her perspective, being like, oh, I know he's bad. But we're going to get Stark in this one. We're going to get, like, I think more of the sister dynamic. Obviously, we're going to see how that plays out. So I do think the second one's going to be more of an adventure and more. I'd like to know what's happening on the front. Like, I want to know what's happening with the
I care
siphon.
less about
The war.
Oh, I want to know what's going on
less,
there.
yeah.
Like, I'd like to know.
Like, hold it.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Hold it in.
This is another point of how stupid she was. As soon as she saw the drawing of the vampire and she's like, oh, he's familiar.
Yeah.
Like, put 2 and 2 together. You've seen this man for
My
a fucking
God.
year and you didn't think that he looked alike?
Well,
Probably
Come on.
the numbers haven't stopped. They've gotten worse.
Worse. Like, come on.
And no one else knows about the nap.
Yeah,
But your city is the only one where the Dabbers are.
To the capital.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
She drove me crazy.
I did not like her.
But I will say, so I really did enjoy the side characters. I know I'm a side character.
Yeah.
I really liked the dynamic, and I liked Marin when she was in those roles, like when she was with Venna and
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, and when she was with her group and everything. I was like, or her pack. I'm like, that's the person I want to see.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I guess maybe it was meant to be like that. Yeah. Where like that's where she fit in and she flew, like the book flowed well during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. But I get what you were talking about, like with the sex scenes and everything. For me, so I'm not going to jump ahead to the spice rating.
Yeah.
I feel like my view of this rating is so much lower because I didn't like him.
Yeah.
And so like when you see it, it's more about power than connection.
Yeah.
And that's what I didn't like. And I was like, and you can tell that from the start. And those are those times where I'm like, if I had the book, I'd been like, stop it. Like this is what you need.
Well, it
Like,
was
this isn't love. Like
that-
I was screaming and like this isn't love.
the time when like his true self came out. It was like, I'm
Yeah.
playing a role. And then like he was preoccupied.
Right. Because he was that dominant. This is what he wanted. He
Well,
just wanted to
even-
dominate.
He's not even doing it in a nice way, like, or a good way. He's doing it in like a sleazy way.
Yeah.
And
It was just a dominating way.
Next time she was like, hey, can I take control? And like without even saying anything, he was like, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're all Lee haters. I mean, no one's loving him. She annoyed me. I wanted her to just the
better.
one time if she didn't want to bond with her dragon, she was having her her dire wolf. If she's having a hard time with that, okay, one time. But I mean, you guys solved the problem and you're getting right back into the same shit. Gosh darn it.
Well, and I'll tell you, I would have liked this book if Adasa was the female lead.
Oh my God. I loved
I
her.
loved it.
Yes.
Loved her.
What she's trying to do is save everything.
And she's so bored about it too. She's like, oh my God, here we are again.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
this girl, I waited forever for you. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
And she was like
My standards.
stubborn and not perseverance type of way. She was stubborn in like such a selfish way. And I did not like that.
Yeah.
So bad.
Like, you want to save your sister? Like, you have a wolf. You just have a wolf. Like, go for it. Like, lean into this. And then like, hey, you've been made alpha. Just lean into that, man. Like, show us. That's why I feel like it was missing a part that really showed some growth in that area for me. Like, all of a sudden I was like, oh, she's an alpha, she's training. And then like, oh, she knows how to do this. Like, but I wanted to show something that said, okay, now everyone respects her because of this.
Yeah.
Or everyone, she really,
There was just no character growth.
there was not a lot.
It kept backtracking. Every time there was a little movement, it backtracked.
Yeah.
Like even at the end, when she's like mad at her direwolf, so like, you're supposed to be my bonded, you're supposed to love me, you're supposed to be truthworthy, trust me, you're supposed to be everything for me. So okay, you thought that of your wolf, but you're not giving her anything to do that. Like she said, it goes both ways.
Yeah, you can't have your
How could you be there saying you should have done this for me when she's doing nothing?
Nothing. Yeah, she did
Nothing. I mean, she didn't even listen to anything that I almost said dragon too. The wolf said. The wolf said. Yeah. D&D, the dire wolf, the dragon. Nothing. Like when Killian proposed,
I mean,
Oh.
her mom just fucking died.
Right? And he
Which-
proposed. I was like, listen, what?
He's like, I gotta swoop in now.
Yeah.
The mom just died, and the direwolf, Anassa, said, hey,
Take a minute. Like,
take a
what are you
moment.
doing?
Hey, this is not a good time. And honestly, she should have been like, you're right. I'm just not in a good state. If she's like, she's a voice of reason. But instead of listening to her, she's like, I've never been clearer in my life about this.
Yeah.
I need someone in my life. Even though her direwolf was like, yeah, I'm there for you. You're not alone. She's like, no.
That's what she kept saying the whole entire time. My wolf did this to me. You're not supposed to bond if I didn't want to bond.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She was blaming
She was
her.
blaming her, so she had all this blame when the whole time she could have realized, like, you're the problem. That's
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror. Like, you could have fixed all of this from the beginning.
Shit happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you could take a couple days of self-pity.
Yeah.
But also, you have the leniency of self-pity when you're trying to get your sister.
That's
Every day counts.
Yeah.
You didn't know what was happening.
But also if you think about it from this way, like she was so mentally, like controlled by him, emotionally controlled by him, that like obviously something bad happened. She's going to lean into that relationship that in the past has taught her that like, this is where you seek comfort. This is your safe spot. Even though all of it was an act, it wasn't in like a reserved, nice kind of way, like Stark, like showing up to the funeral, like he's supporting her in that type of way.
With the rest of his
Wait,
pack.
was it discussed? Killian, the prince, he killed the mom, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. It was
It was
he didn't want it to go
discussed.
that way.
Okay.
He absolutely did. I thought he was gonna poison her or something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, some of that stuff, the crown and the grate under the arena, like some of that stuff was like kind of lost for me. And I'm like, what? The blood and what's happening? And the necklace. I'm trying to think of.
I was upset that Henry died.
Oh my!
Yeah.
And then she had to be the one to kill him.
Mhm.
Well, no, he kind of asked.
Well, he asked, but because she's alpha, she had to step up, and that's fine. If she
I was sad.
could
He died too.
totally step up.
I was sad, and wasn't even done in a. I don't remember his name. The guy from Fourth Wing that dies in
Liam.
No. The guy that immediately dies in the parapet that we love, and you're like, oh, I love him. And you love him, and all of a sudden he's gone. Like that's how I felt like Henry. I kept waiting for him because I'm like, oh, I love him. And he kept coming back. I was like, he's gonna make it. And then at the end, I'm like, oh, they made us like him.
One of the twins.
Yeah.
Oh, well, obviously not Isabel, because Isabel and Thompson.
Yeah.
Meant to be. I love them. I love that. I want a story on them. Get rid of the other stuff. Yeah, I want a story on them.
So, Stark's point of view chapters. You guys.
No.
Yes.
I read it and I was
I read it.
To me, that like, I would have rather have had that as the point of view in the book. I really
Yeah.
much better.
I agree.
Because I like his character.
I like his character
I
too.
would have liked seeing it. And so when you hear his point of view and you hear some of the things, because like he was the one with the room.
Mhm.
He was the one with the dress, kid.
I know. I
So
didn't
it's
know
like-
that until the end, and
Yeah.
then I was like, "Oh man!" But it makes Killian so much worse. I feel like,
Yeah.
like he took credit.
Right? You took credit for all of that and
Was
you
he
didn't
getting
do it.
Yeah, you were trying to be a good boyfriend, and you couldn't even come up with that.
But this one where he's been with her like her whole life.
Yeah.
It really.
Yeah. It like
What?
Yeah.
Her whole life.
He's like.
her whole life.
It was like it answered
He
so many
knew.
questions. So
Yes.
You have to. His family is in charge of protecting them.
So it pops back in before he goes to like before he drags that guy through the thing, and he's checking in with Igor's wife, and he's made her like a spy, saying that like they're checking in on the mom because she's dangerous.
Yeah.
And so he keeps eyes on her, but he hasn't seen her in like 3 years. And then he's like, where's she at? And she's like, she's trouble. They're at the fights. And so he goes there and sees her for the first time, and he feels this instant connection. And he's like,
that's
what is
He
that?
hasn't never seen her before.
No, he hasn't. Well, he hasn't seen her in years.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he just feels as he recognizes at least the prince. He's
Yeah.
disgusted by it. Like, hey, this person we're trying to protect her
He
from,
recognized the prince there.
Yeah.
we're connected
Because
to.
he showed up.
So he like sees it from the beginning,
Yeah.
and you kind of see like from his point of view that he's keeps tabs on her, the family.
yeah.
And he's worried about the mom, and he watches little sister to make sure that like the mom's having a freak out. Is she safe? And then he goes and sees her, and he wants to protect her, and he feels like this instant connection. It's just like in such a fun way where you're like, I'm going to read more point of views from this guy. It really, but it answers a lot of questions on like, okay, did everyone, did he always know that he would be watching them? Like,
without reading that bonus chapter, it seemed like he met her by accident for the first time during the fight, and he realized like, oh, like a connection, almost like, oh, she's the
like he just felt it. Yeah.
Yes, but they didn't. When he says that his ancestry, followed him or would protected her and stuff, it didn't seem like they actually knew.
Yeah.
The whole like lineage.
Yeah, lineage.
Didn't know that. It seemed like more like we've been waiting for you to reappear. You know, not I knew you
knew from the beginning. And he kind of mentions too, right, that like, how did Lee find out we're not doing a very good job if he found out who she is?
Yeah.
That's the only reason he pretty much says like, that's the only reason he could be here. He's got plans.
Yeah, he knew it was.
Yeah.
I think the part that I enjoyed about the bonus chapter was more, not that I enjoyed it, but I really understood his character more when he talked about how hard it was because his dire wolf's mate is her. So he is naturally attracted to her.
Yeah.
This whole time of seeing her with Killian and that impact in him.
Yeah.
It's like, it's really hard. It's like, Lucian watching Elaine like totally, not
like blow her off.
Yeah. Stuff like that. So I think for him, I enjoyed the bonus chapter more than I enjoyed some of the other chapters.
I did too. I his point of view, because he wasn't whiny and like, I don't want this.
Yeah. It was like the duology almost.
Yes.
Yeah. Gone back and forth between chapters.
Yeah.
I think that
I would have liked that. It would have made
would have flowed better.
their connection like really more like you would bond to read it more. The tension of it from his side and her side would be great.
Yes, because when you're reading it, you know that Stark's going to be,
because he has dark hair. He has dark hair because
you just know he's going to be in game. But
because you just know by reading it that Anissa and Kratos are mates. Like by reading that.
Easy pickup.
Like
it's going to be like this or it's going to be like this. So I just, if it would have mixed together, it would have those moments when they were together and she's like, oh, I see something in his eyes, or, like, I can't read that. I don't want to read that.
Every time she licks her neck.
Swap to.
she's seen a lot of things. She's seen
She reads a lot of facial expressions, but don't stick to it.
She doesn't trust it.
She doesn't trust it.
Trust her gut, and she doesn't trust.
Why is she an alpha? She needs some more growth.
So it's her legacy, but it's one that she has to accept and she has to take the mantle.
Yeah.
And I think that's what she doesn't do. And even at the end when she makes that wall declaration, I am Mary Cooper and all this. Okay.
Didn't feel.
I didn't feel moved.
Didn't feel moved.
I didn't feel moved.
She had potential for being a street fighter. Like she knew how to fight and how to move and how to like look at people and know what to expect and be able to predict stuff. But she
didn't live up to it.
She didn't.
She could have had that whole chip on her shoulder, something to prove.
Yeah, and she didn't.
She didn't.
It's like
take that.
Crumbled under Billy.
Yeah.
It's almost like it worked in reverse. Like she started off as this really confident, cool chick. She's trying to protect everyone. And then just kind of ended up her being like, I'm getting married. Oh no. It kind of like she reversed.
Yeah.
She Benjamin Buttoned that. Like full.
For real, though.
Full.
She definitely did.
Because one of my favorite parts is the beginning, how it opens up, where you're like, she's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
She's fighting and she knows she's going to win. She's confident. That was one of my favorite parts. The thing.
Yeah. And then the sister gets taken and you're like, well, fuck yeah. We're
Let's
go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Even the bonding trial, I enjoyed that. It was
I didn't think it was.
I was trying to figure it out, and I liked that she had to team up. She's making friends. Like I enjoyed reading that visual, but I still thought like, okay, she's gonna get up there. Things are gonna get serious, and I just from there just started to like, I'm sad. Oh, Wolf chose me. No,
Yeah. Like, goddamn, I would love a dire wolf to choose me.
I'm a little scared.
That her dragon.
Stop. That's fine.
Too early. I did, one of my other favorite parts is when her and Stark are training.
Oh my god,
We love it.
Let me tell you, I obviously am a vibe reader. And I like a book that makes me feel a little giddy, like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? Like I'm like my emotions are out loud. Like I'm like, as I'm reading. And
It's the opposite of Jessica's like crumbling it up.
But the only part in this book that made me go like, oh, was when they were training the first day in his
When
office.
she got up and she accidentally straddled his face. Is that?
Yeah.
Hold up, I didn't read that part.
Oops, I was a little close there. Marin,
How did you miss that part?
He's talented with his tongue.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot all about it. Why are they licking each other?
That's so love.
I hated it.
Look,
I love when
It's wrong.
it was a little weird.
I hate.
Weird. Did you mean erotic?
right? I was saying, she really liked it.
It's him. That's cool, but like,
The girl liked her. Like, I was hoping that the girl would come up and be like,
we
don't
don't
like
do
that
that too. But she'd already asked Isabel, and Isabel said, yeah, they do
oh
that.
my God,
So.
I don't love that.
She
I'm like,
could have been
that's
just
weird.
playing her, like, yeah, Stark's hot. He's licking your arm or neck or
It's
whatever.
a neck.
Neck. You know, and she could have just been playing along, like, yeah, that happens all the time.
I forgot all about that.
I did. That was weird. I was like,
So I will say the one thing that I think that was kind of overplayed was the disparity between the bonded legacies and like the
Yes.
yeah.
It's like it kind of went
Like,
really into
Yes.
detail about the differences and
Yes.
the hierarchy, and I get it. You said it enough.
Yeah,
I think
we don't have to
explains too much.
come back to it at the end.
Yeah,
Okay,
every
you just feel uncomfortable like with presentation day and not knowing this or that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, well, you said
in the beginning, you, like,
it was
okay,
there,
yeah.
let's move on kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it added to the story.
It could have just been like, I'm still uncomfortable with this.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
could have been it.
yeah.
I'm still,
Feel like an outside.
I'm still a little uncomfortable.
But and then when they were like, hey, you're alpha, you know, like you have to be part of your pack, then that
Yeah.
could have went away. That should have been like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and I thought it was so weird that she was very prudish,
Yeah.
but then her sexual preferences weren't very prudish.
No, her sexual preferences were very,
She always kept saying she wanted to dress a little more reserved.
like, she didn't like to show any of her skin. She wanted to be fully covered.
When they had their like parties and gatherings and everybody was already together, like
Yeah.
She didn't want to be a part of any of that.
talked about the bathrooms, like there's no privacy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
She didn't like any of that.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Well, now I'm glad I have my own." Well, like,
But then her sexual preference was like Killian, and
I-
that was not
I'd love
that
to
way.
have my own bathroom and bathe by myself.
see, I think you need to read a lot of Nash now.
Do they group bathe?
It's well,
They group other things, apparently.
Is there
Do I need to read this?
Let me tell
is
me.
there wound licking?
There's something
no,
with me.
they just celebrate weddings in a different way.
Oh,
There's looking of multiple things.
oh my God! This,
I don't know. I've never read it. But
Penguin, and then there's locking eyes from across the way.
oh, well, I like that. Is that wait?
Wait, can you have a conversation from across the way and send picture? Like, send, like,
No, and like
you
a
know what I
lo-
mean?
No, and do you mean like in a longing type of way? They lock eyes across the room.
No, like, we're sending mental pictures and, like,
For some like engaged
Oh.
in activities with somebody, and I'm engaged in activities with somebody.
Oh, when you're locking eyes,
Do you see this face? Disgusted.
don't feel
Penguin
happy.
for life.
Spoiler alert! Also for the Blood and Ash series. Sorry,
Oops.
I'm mad.
I'm the only one here who's read it.
Great, I've never read it.
I'll get on it eventually.
Will you?
I like wolves, so that's my thing. Sorry,
I like wolves.
and wolves my big.
I like wolves. Can I ask a question before we move on to fun questions?
Yeah.
Can I ask a non-fun question? The dad's a siphon, right?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh, my God.
Retarded.
Heart attack?
Her dad.
Yeah.
Her dad.
Who died at war? There was no body. Come on. They turned him.
What?
They turned him. They had
They
to.
turned him.
They turned him, and
Oh.
that sets it up where like the sister's a siphon now, and like
The
oh,
dad knows how to control his
dad-
belongings.
Yes.
It's like the Sorengale thing where we're gonna find out.
yes,
Are you
yes.
think-
I
I
think so.
didn't even think about that.
They brought it up so
I
many
didn't think about
times.
that.
Yes,
There
that
was
the
no
dad
body.
died, no body. I thought he was. I'm just holding my let me tell you. I thought that he was going to be there when they tried to find the kids.
Me
It
too.
was going to be one of the guards.
No, I thought that he was gonna be like the higher up in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
of that.
That's what when she said this
didn't
guy
think
looks
about that.
familiar, my first thought was like, is that her dad? And she doesn't remember him.
I thought that too.
No, I automatically was like, it's Killian. Like,
no,
they're the same guy.
I just hated him for
Maybe
a
that's
lot
how
of
he is.
reasons.
Maybe Dad was a siphon, and that's how the king knew that's
That
the
makes
family.
so that's the connection. That's how he figured it out when they've kept it secret for
Yeah.
500 years. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
years.
okay.
Fucking A, people. I forgot what I was gonna say again.
There's so much rage in her from the book. I think that wait,
I'm glad I picked a book that you're too excitable.
I'm always excited.
well, will you guys read the second one? I think it's called Fury
We'll
Down.
definitely read the second one.
I
It got
will.
pushed back. So
No.
I think it was supposed to be out like now. And it's it'll be out in March. So I'm definitely gonna read the second one because I'm here for Sturf.
Yeah, I want to see how that ends.
I really want to know more. And so second book will hint on it. It's supposed to be 3.
Oh, is it?
Oh, if it's only a trilogy, I'll definitely
Yeah,
read
it's
that.
definitely a trilogy. So the second one I know has a date. I don't think the third one has a date.
No,
I only like Stark. I like nothing else. Oh, and I like the wolves. But I like nothing else that's happening.
You don't like any of the sidekicks.
I like this one.
I'm listening.
I say, I have the sidekick.
I do like the sidekicks, but I just don't like her so much that I don't know what I and
She is right.
I really felt like then turning the sister into Siphon was too much. Too much.
Oh.
It was too much. I felt like it was so unnecessary. Now, it would be one thing if the sister was older and she was 18, 20, and it was like, okay, I'm going to control myself.
Yeah, but
she's just a
11.
she's a baby.
Yeah, 12 or 11.
She's 12. She's just a baby. She just went through all that. She just got kidnapped for 4 months.
Yeah.
Listening to other people get killed pretty much.
That's true.
And then she should come out. She finally gets her sister. Her mom's dead.
And she sees Lee and she's
And she
like,
sees Lee.
perfect.
Oh, thank you so much. And then he turns her.
Yeah.
And just like, it was too much. And then she goes and kills her first person. Pretty much. She drink the one girl?
She killed the one girl, yeah.
That was the one girl at the end, and that's how they're like, oh, she's a siphon.
Yeah.
who does she call then? Oh my God.
I don't know.
The
One there, I don't remember.
the Felix or whatever,
One of the people that was
or the Deimos,
like the
Direwolf.
siphon magic, and it was the sister, and then she jumped and like killed that person.
Did you read this?
They said their throat was slit.
Yeah, they slit her throat. Like
The sister like slit their throat, like
Are
cut
there
it open.
different editions to this book?
Something because I definitely
No, it was like the very last like paragraph.
right before she did that whole monologue, like I'm gonna find my sister.
Yeah.
Marin.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
I was so annoyed with her. I was like, okay.
But I thought it was too much. It was too much.
Yeah, I was feeling like this is how this book's ending. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was done.
Yeah, come on.
I was done. That was too much. I know she was like, oh,
I
let
heard
me
you
a present,
didn't-
but the bracelet was enough of a present.
Oh yeah, the
can't use
bracelet was like.
flowers
Mhm.
without him siphoning it. You know,
Yeah.
like
Okay, you see him like doing that now. I'm like, where? But okay, okay, I got it.
but that was enough of a present. He could have left her. He didn't have to change the sister.
I kind of like it, where I think it's going to add a lot to the second book. But she has been through a lot. Like, leave that girl
Come
alone.
on, she's 12.
Leave that girl alone.
I know it's a fantasy world, but damn.
My concern is that it's leading up to she's gonna kill her sister.
Oh no!
Which
I don't know because the way it ended though, it was saying that she has so much potential for power that's hidden right now because of the bracelet that she is hoping that she can change her. Like is how it would worded it. That
If they could have changed siphons, you don't think the powerful queen 500 years ago would have been changing them instead of trying to fight them?
I don't know. I'm just saying that's what the end of the book had said. A paragraph, like 2 sentences like that were worded just like that.
I'm
Like
putting a lot of pressure on the second book.
yeah.
Me too. Jamie, do you want to start us off with some fun questions, or do you guys
She wants the spice rating.
Oh, do you want the spice rating first or the question?
I'll tell you my spice rating. Hated it.
Is it spice before that?
I normally do spice before.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
The question and then the cheers.
Yes.
Well,
Hey, did you?
Did you rate how wildly long time?
I gotta shut off my notes here. I don't. They're it's just that
zone is over.
I don't know. Poor me.
Great.
Make a picture, right?
No, but you need more.
Somebody share for her cheers later.
Okay, so are you ready for the dirty booker?
You dirty booker.
Okay.
Dirty Booker. Okay. So I gave this one a 3.5.
That's what I gave it to.
2.
And I gave it a 3.5 because it had some light bondage. It was a dominant male guy in it. It was a little more I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Alternative.
Not alternative. A little darker, edgier than normal scenes that would be in a not platonic, but a romance book. So I gave it a little extra spice level. A half of a extra spice level than I would normally give this. It was a little half. It was a little darker.
I agree. On my personal rating, I gave it a 3.5.
I gave it a 2 only because it wasn't. I want the spice, but I want the spice with a connection.
Yeah.
Like emotional.
See,
And so because this was all about control and power, I was like,
yeah, he turned it, made it. Yeah.
It wasn't even like a control and power with a good, like, a good villain.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So it was just like,
It wasn't like
because of him. It was like,
If it was Stark, it
Yeah.
would have been a little different.
if it was Stark and her kind of fighting for control and that it'd be like, ooh, this is fun, but not.
if it was Stark and her, he would have let her lead.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. He's in love with that bitch.
Yes.
They would have fought for it though, because they're both alpha. So I don't think it would have been like he would have let her completely have it.
No.
Yeah, he wouldn't have. It would have.
Stop. Hold on. This is a
Don't say it.
Yeah, don't say it.
Don't ruin this for her.
Jess and Corey are agreeing on something like this, and me and you are agreeing on it.
You didn't realize that.
It wasn't over.
No. He's got the Zayden and Violet thing going. He would be soft for her.
Maybe it's soft. I think if she gets on top and does her own thing,
He'd love it.
it'll be fine.
He'd love it.
What? I think my family's in this house.
Boys?
My bad.
Mom. Why did Aunt Jess say that? What does that mean?
Anyways, back to the spice rating. There are 4 to 5 scenes in the book, so it is a pretty,
It's quality.
pretty standard
The
romance
quantity.
book. Okay.
There was too much, in my opinion.
Because it was the wrong person.
Yeah, I hate it.
It's hard on someone.
Because he was shady. Shady fucker.
No, now you have to read the second one and come back, kid.
I think you're gonna like him as a villain.
I feel like him as
Like as an
Maybe
exposed villain.
maybe
He was the villain the whole time.
No, as like a
I'm free to be a dick.
yeah.
Instead of being like, let me cut your wings.
Snack that is
Also,
38.
for someone who was so back and forth about being like an alpha and not like acting, she surely got into those torture scenes, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
How about that? It
She
was
was like,
real off brand. I felt like
so slicing
it
Yeah.
was real off.
out of nowhere. She didn't even get answers from him, really.
No,
She was
nothing.
like, I hate you.
Yeah.
You know what? I forgot all about that. It was
And then she's like,
aggressive.
I'm gonna go cry to leave.
Yeah.
Give me a tattoo.
She did do that. Maybe she started off the book and like instead of just like winning that fight, she like killed him and be like, shh, okay. Okay, she means business from the start, but you're right. It did feel like all of a sudden I'm cutting your hand off and stuffing it. Girl.
She did. Yeah.
Have
But she didn't keep the violence up.
She didn't.
No.
No, you know what? She was inconsistent.
Because now here's the thing. Wait, sorry, I'm throwing pens now. Do you think it was because at those times when she was that violent, it was the shadows and the power that were messing with her?
Oh,
If you look back on it, she saw shadows at that time
you know what I kept
that
thinking
were
was?
pulling in on her, or the
kept thinking,
so it wasn't. She didn't know how to control it. She was, it was
I kept
more than she
thinking
thought.
it was Stark, and I was like, Shadow Daddy. Hey, I kept thinking it was him. I was like, all right.
You're like, you got a wolf and shadows?
I know, and then I was thinking
What?
maybe it's Lee, and that's how he knows all this stuff's happening and all this, and maybe it's him. Maybe he's a Shadow Daddy, and he's a bad one.
How would you feel?
I still, well, I like it.
He's blonde though.
Well, I was just thinking in my head that like maybe the shadow once he's full.
Hey, on air, Danny Phantom.
Yeah.
He goes ghost.
He was full Danny Phantom. Maybe I'd like him.
I think shadow.
Yeah. Full Danny Phantom.
For a random question.
Random question.
Yeah. All right, I want to kick us off.
You're gonna do it? Let's do it.
So my random question was, you know how she said I'm the queen of shit mountain? So my question is, what is your moniker queen of blank?
For me, like my own.
Yeah, your own. She said I'm the queen of shit mountain. So what would be your moniker queen of what?
Chaos Canyon. I'm the queen of chaos. That's more Jamie.
I
Jamie's
was say that's what I was gonna say. Chaos. Like I'm the
Mine
queen of
was
chaos.
Chaos.
I was like, I'm queen of chaos. Like,
just mine's like I don't know, like I'm trying to think of landmarks or land geography.
I'm the queen of the quirky turkey. Defensive blank. Defensive wonder. No, I really don't know what.
I'm like the overthinking trail. I don't know. That's the only T that I could think of. The
T.
Why does he just have? So why does it have to be the T?
Because thinking.
Shit mountain.
No.
Oh, you know,
Overthinking
T. You don't have to have a T. It could be a creek. Overthinking creek.
But I overthought it.
Overthinking ocean.
okay.
That's true. No. All
I
right.
definitely got organized chaos because, like, even if you see my desk at work and stuff like that, like, normal person will walk in and go, "What the hell is happening? Like, what is all of this?" But you ask me for something, and I know where it's at, and I know where to find it. Like, it's just that's just how I organize my brain is in these clusters kind of thing. So I'm organized.
That's
I like it.
a sign of
Too much now.
Too much mouth.
Too much now.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much mountain.
Overthinking ocean. That's next to Chaos Canyon.
Yeah.
And nearby, remind me again,
Organized.
organized chaos. Don't you have the landmark?
You don't have to have the landmark. You're the one to play.
I just had to have a
She said queen of, and I thought it was a landmark because she said no.
just said queen of
She's queen shit mountain. You don't have to have the landmark. Overthinking trail.
queen of overthinking. Remember that one. That's what happens.
All right, what's yours? Sure, what's yours?
Mine is
Like,
it my
tell
turn?
me a little about it.
Hey, would you rather be bonded
Okay.
to a dragon or a dire wolf?
Okay, I have a quick answer in this one. A wolf, only because I'm scared of heights.
That's why she said trail.
It's true. It's true. That low to the ground. I'm not a good jumper, but maybe I could get a step stool, like pull up, and then climb up on the dire wolf.
Wait, stop. Time out before anybody else says. How big were these dire wolves? Somebody explain to me how big they were. I
It's
could
for
never.
clarification. The dire wolves have been brought back from extinction. They
I saw that.
just brought them back, and they are massive. Like
Like,
They're like the size of the ceiling, right?
I would probably.
I think they were like 10 or 12.
Equate them to the griffins, right?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I would think that they'd be probably.
I thought they were a little bigger than griffins.
They might be bigger than griffins, but not that much bigger. I think.
okay, that's what. Like, I couldn't get a visual like how big they were.
But it's rideable.
Anything's rideable.
Well, me, quick answer. Dire wolf.
Oh,
Just because I feel like it'd be soft and fuzzy, and I like to cuddle with it and really like, and I'd like
snuggle.
long journey.
A dire wolf would kill you. A dire wolf would kill you right away. It
No,
would turn on
they
you.
know I'm the queen of the court. They're like, she's on
And she's like, I can't get a read on this girl. I don't know how she's gonna act. We got to keep the control.
No,
You're dead.
no, that dog would love me.
Jess is gonna do dragon. I know. 1, 2, 3.
Why choose?
Oh my god!
One of each. Why choose? That's hard.
I can't ride them both at the same time.
Again, who says you?
Oh my god!
You're gonna have a dire wolf sitting on top of a dragon while you're flying over shit mountain.
No, the dragon's gonna hold the dire wolf while you fly, and then when you lay it,
Just stick this little dire wolf in my pocket.
You didn't know how angry that dire wolf would be. How it would be like starlight.
So I can't pick because there's two reasons. I like wolves because I like the pack mentality, and the books that I do like that involve wolves or like the dire wolves are that pack mentality, and I do like that. Because even you guys have like Crescent City, I
No.
So there's also that.
It's on the list too.
So that's my draw that I like. Whoa. But I like dragons for the opposite reason because yeah, sometimes it's just I think it's easier to do things on your own. So dragons are kind of like that.
Yeah.
That very territorial. Like this is mine.
They're
Like,
like,
don't talk to me. I'll snap your head off. Like I
flying
get that.
pounds.
I get that too. So
I would love my dire wolf to just follow me around.
I don't think so. I think
but see, then you would get an Asa and she'd be like, fuck you, I'm going back to my dad.
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
come back to me. Should be putting walls up. Come back to me. Like I chose wrong. I feel like I put Jessica style questions and need you a little bit. Well, it's not as bad as Jessica's. Even
Oh,
this
I
one,
know
she's
what
like,
my
it's easy, and I'm like, I had to think about it. What would the astrological signs of these characters be?
Oh my
God.
god.
Yeah.
She is clearly a Cancer.
No.
I came in strong, but I
couldn't think of any other shot, not even other than my own. She's not. She's an Aries. She's like, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
A Pisces. I don't know.
Yeah, she's strong and she just
No.
she's weak. She's gotta be something.
A Gemini.
no.
I can figure out another.
I put Lee as a
Yes,
Gemini.
a Gemini.
Because he's got two different.
personalities.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lee's a Gemini for
Yeah.
Stark.
Capricorn.
Oh,
He's got shit together.
Scorpio.
No. Anassa is a Scorpio.
What?
Anassa is a Scorpio because she likes to
Yeah,
revenge, but she's also like bored with that.
she really liked when she got into like the violence.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when
Stark
she
is
wanted
full
to
cat.
kill. Oh my gosh, I forget the one that was like kind of her bully. Like
Yeah.
Anassa was behind that. She's like, yeah, let's do that. I'm so excited.
She was like, let's kill the king, Rio.
Yeah, she's like, let's.
Oh, she was. She's like, if we're gonna do this, we gotta do it quick. Are you ready?
Yeah,
And make it quick.
yeah.
Who else?
That's all I got. That's what I wrote down.
Okay, well, my turn.
Oh gosh.
Prepare yourself. No. If each one of us was in the book, was a part of the pack,
Okay.
which part would be? Would be the I'm gonna show you guys.
You.
I put parentheses around
how to
how
say
to say these things properly, and I'm still
So
not
glad you
doing it.
asked this because I was
So,
thinking about it.
strategos,
Mhm.
the tactical,
Okay.
Yeah.
strategic fucking hell.
We should really put a warning about cussing.
Leader, strategy masters.
Okay.
The Deimos, which were the warriors.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cryptos, were the shadow walkers, the
Yes.
spies, are the Phylex, and they were like the defense guardians, protectors. I think I would be part of the Phylex.
Okay. Like more of the behind the scenes, like
Yeah.
figuring it out, like research kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Turquoise.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you are?
shadow walk.
No. You're a
She's a
leader.
spy.
Oh no, wait, you're a spy.
You're the spy.
You're a spy.
Yeah.
Fine. You're a spy.
Standing her tippy toes.
You're a spy.
Okay, patter.
Oh my god. What is that?
I forget you are. I'm probably Deimos because I'm just like stone cold athlete, killer.
The Scorpio.
It's Scorpio and
The rage.
you know
You know
what
what
Scorpio
It's the rage.
your range. I could
The
really
rage.
lean into it, especially when they
Really.
got all that dirt flying
Yeah.
together. There's so much dirt. That's all they talked about. Yeah, you remember?
Can I read the same book?
I'm trying to think of Jamie. Jamie would be like,
I don't think Jamie's a leader. Sorry.
I think she's a Phylax.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
because she's,
Vince.
Yeah.
she's more behind the scenes.
She is. You could really control the scenes.
Yeah.
Well, you go here, you go here,
You plot it. You're doing the plotting.
Well, isn't that what the strategos do?
Strategos.
That's what strategos do.
Yeah.
in the fight. I feel like Jamie's not.
But that
Oh,
the strategos,
Strategos.
the strategos were in the fight. The Phylax were in the fight.
Phylax were like
Like soldiers.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not violent.
The strategos were the ones that like
Oh no.
were planning the attack, like behind the scenes that were like, hey, if this happens, you need to do this and you need to do that.
they also were like the muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, guys, which one would I be since I'm clearly not violent? Like I thought I would have been.
No, I still think you're fastest.
Yeah.
No. You're still Phylax.
Yeah, because
I'm back on the
Phylax, if you read the book, it wasn't described so much as like soldiers so much, and
what it's
like a Hufflepuff.
Vince.
yeah,
Everything else.
it's everything else. Like
Hufflepuff.
yeah,
There you go.
and that's what it was described.
That would have been a good
They
question.
take everybody else.
Oh,
What Harry Potter
would each of the houses
those
then?
packs be?
Packs of people.
Well, like
Packs.
parts of the pack.
Yeah.
You know, like Phylax, you said Hufflepuff.
I used my brain with
Gryffindor-
overthinking
Gryffindor
trail.
would be Ravenclaw.
Uh-huh.
Oh, then
Gryffindor
Gryffindor would be Gryffindor, right?
Strategic.
Strategos would have been Gryffindor.
No.
Oh,
Ravenclaw.
wait a minute. So Slytherin is more about cutting and ambition and by any means. I think that's Strategos, and I think Gryffindor is Deimos.
Yeah, because like Goldheart, they're like brave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deimos.
Okay.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
To be Strategos, yeah.
I'll get behind that.
Okay,
That's fine.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Our Cryptos could be the Slytherin because they were like walking around the Ravenclaws. She's like, now I'm both.
She's like, I'm a Ravenclaw, so I know
Yes,
this.
yes.
Shut
I am also a Ravenclaw. Okay, are we toasting? Are we done?
Yeah.
Is there anything else anybody else wants to add about this book?
We could talk about Lee and how much we hate him. So
He was so shady. Like, I still can't get
go back. I'm trying
so
to
shady.
I'm trying to read your cheers.
want
My cheers.
to-
You're not prepared.
No.
We're ready for the cheers. We're ready for the cheers.
Go ahead, kid.
Good. You get to start. You get to start.
Good, because I don't want any of you to take mine. It's pretty simple.
Mine's simple. I would if it's simple.
I go first.
Okay.
Cheers to Stark's family for keeping the truth about the Crane through writing for hundreds of years. Can you imagine how difficult that would be?
Yeah.
To pass it down through generations.
And just hope.
Only in writing. Yeah, hope one day this happens, but also this is in writing. We cannot speak about it.
Yeah. Just hope one day no one misplaced it.
That's
Or
also
a fire.
happy, optimistic cheers. Like,
It is a
don't
cheers.
keep for mine now.
I,
Oh, it's just gonna. Mine's
mine's real dirty.
cheers. Cheers. Mine. It's a kid. It's sweeter. Mine's cheers. Cheers to Igor because he was the best little foster dad.
Oh, he
that
was.
Took like a
He
lost little
was.
under
An
his
alley
hand,
cat.
an alley cat,
He was a
He didn't have
good
to-
guy.
and we had to watch the mom. You know when she left.
Too sappy. Go ahead.
It's just cheers.
It's okay. Are you ready for mine then?
Yes.
To Killian, even if you were shady and I knew not to fully trust you, I appreciated that you knew what was happening in the bedroom and you were a reason. The book was a 3.5. Thank you.
I'm not even cheersing that. I don't have anything to cheers anyways.
Yes.
Cheers to Stark Therian's tongue that can lick my wounds any day.
That's why we ended on mine and Jess.
Oh my god.
This,
I feel better about choosing that one though.
I hate them both.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for this episode. Make sure again you check out our recipe for the drink in this week down in the comments, and come back for our next adventure. Until next time, enjoy the story.
Bye. Do you want to say the drink grew on me?
Bye.